Hello everybody, Ken Hertz here, and welcome to the Joy of Mixing. We are back here in Logic Pro with our song Someone Better Comes Along from the artist Mary Spender. And you can go and check out these multi-tracks, download the multi-tracks, mix it how you wish. Come back, watch my little series here and see how I mixed it. And yeah, definitely go and check that out. And also check out Produce Like a Pro. All right, let's go ahead. We are back with the vocal track, which is right here. And we're going to go ahead. I'm going to walk you through the vocals here, the backing vocals, and then that's pretty much going to be a wrap. I will show you the stereo bus too, what's going on there. So with the vocal track, let's go ahead and bring up the mixer here. So I actually shot the review video for this kit BB-N105, this Neve emulation from Blackbird Studios, Neve console emulation from Blackbird. So while I was shooting that review video, I pulled up the vocal chain that I had, and take a look. Screen, just throw in the rest of these plugins I have. I'll show you real quick. I know it's not really part of the demonstration here, but we have some Soothe 2, a little bit of 1176, we got a little bit of LA2A, and then topping it off again with Soothe 2, just to give you an idea of what this chain consists of here. So basically what happened was I shot that video, I put this plugin on her vocal track, and I really liked it. So I kind of went ahead and just redid her vocal using this kit plugin. So we have the kit plugin going on. Then we have some little distressor going on here. And then topping it off here, we have the Soothe 2. So that's the new updated vocal chain. So let's go ahead. I'm going to play this.
I secretly hope that she hears this. Does she know you were fearless? You jumped right in, met me there.
So what do we have going on? We have a little bit of gain coming off of the Blackbird plugin. Again, if you don't have this plugin, you can go to line here, and that pretty much cancels out the gain on the plugin. So if you want any kind of gain coming from the plugin, if you want the saturation coming from the plugin, you want to make sure you flip over to mic. And then if you do switch over to mic, but you're like, how does it sound without saturation? You can go ahead and turn saturation off. But anyway, if you want a review of that plugin, you can go check it out. I shot a video reviewing this plugin not too long ago, so maybe about a month ago. So you can go check that out too. But okay, what are we doing with the vocal? So it looks like we have a little bit, taking out a little bit of 2.7K. Just kind of a, that's a sensitive area to our ears. So taking a little bit of that out, taking out a little bit of 560, kind of a honkiness, taking out just a little bit of 330, and of course high passing at 82. So if I take out these other plugins, let's hit play.
I secretly hope
Here's without
that
this
she
plugin.
hears this. Does she know you were fearless? You jumped right in, met me there. When did she make you so scared?
Put it back.
Someone better come along. I'll be waiting.
Take off her vocal effects here.
Someone better, worthy of a song.
Again, without the plugin.
Ooh, someone better come along.
Back in.
I'll be waiting. Someone better, worthy of a song.
All right, so we have the BB-N105 for basically as the EQ. little bit of Neve love there on her vocal, and then we're taking that and running it into the distressor here, and just went with a preset here, the Chris Zane opto vocal. I think I just moved my little knob here. Just going into a preset here. I don't think I did a whole lot of tweaking except to take out, if I go to full on compressor here, let's go ahead and turn on. This is what you're going to hear.
I secretly hope that she hears this. Does she know
Now it's not bad,
you were fearless?
but
You jumped right.
it's kind of a little kind of overcooks it, I guess you could say. And we don't want overcooked. We want nice and just the way we like it. So to get that, to not overcook it, I just came down here to the mix knob and pulled that back to 50%. So let's go ahead and hit play.
I secretly hope that she hears this.
So
Does she
overcooked.
know you were fearless? You jumped
yes,
right in,
yes,
met
that's
me
nice.
there. When did she make you so scared?
So that's the nice thing about the UAD distressor plugin here is that you know, you have the mix knob, so you can get compression, maybe even a little bit over compressed, but you can always kind of back that off with the mix knob to get kind of like a parallel compression, which sounded really good here. So that's what we did with distressor. Now we're bringing in Soothe 2. Let's go ahead and turn that on a while. And Soothe 2, just kind of taking out some of the harshness, a little bit of the sibilance in the vocal. Here it is with the plugin added on.
Secretly hope that she hears this. Does she know you were fearless? You jumped right in, met me there. When did she make you so scared? Someone better,
You could overcook it.
better come along. I'll be waiting. Someone better.
Right now it's
worthy.
like, well, what the hell happened to her sibilance?
Secretly hope that she hears this. Does she know you were fearless? You jumped right in, met me there.
Here's without.
When did she make you so scared? Someone better.
You can hear that someone better. Put it back in.
So scared. Someone better come along.
Yeah, so I can't recommend Soothe 2 enough. This is a really nice plugin too to have. Kind of a boutique plugin, but it's definitely one worth checking out. Okay, then we have her track here, busing over to 9, which let's go ahead and throw in that bus. We'll go ahead and throw in bus 10. Bus 9 is over here. This is Lustrous Plates. Just to give you a little idea what we're dealing with here.
Secretly hope that
So just a little, I think it's a chrome plate, I think is what I used, yep. Now a little mixing trick here if you wanted to do this. I didn't do it for this track, but it's never a bad idea if it's your track. If it seems like your mix is getting a little muddy, you can always go ahead and come in and do a little bit of EQing, on your reverbs, on your delays, just to kind of clear things up. Just come in, I come in maybe about 100, maybe 130. High pass, low pass, maybe about 5 or 6K, and then just kind of gets rid of some of the bottom and a little bit of the top. Again, I didn't do that on this track, but just as a mixing tip, if you have a lot of reverbs, you're starting to notice a lot of like kind of muddy areas and stuff, don't be afraid to go in and EQ those things out. Then we have the delay here, which is just repeater. And this would be Slate Digital. This comes, as part of Slate's package. If you subscribe to Slate Digital, part of the plug-in deal is this repeater here. And then I can do the vocal.
It must have driven her insane to see you happier.
So then if you watch Produce Like a Pro, Warren likes to do the vocal thickening trick, which is what these 4 tracks are here. You have vocal thick 3, 6, 9, and 12. And so what that basically is I'm using Doubler 2. This is just waves, Doubler 2. Any pitch kind of shifting plugin you have would do the trick. Let me go ahead and just pull up some of these here. Now, if you do the vocal thickening trick using waves, using this plugin, you want to make sure there's this little box here that's grayed out. Well, if it's highlighted, if you see it lit up, you're getting the main vocal in with the effects, and you don't want that. You want to make sure that if you're going to go with this, you gray that out. If you can see, they're all grayed out here. Okay, so then what is vocal thick? Vocal thickening 3, 6, 9, and 12 is basically just coming in on 3 here, going 3 cents up on her vocal on the left channel, 3 cents down on the right channel, 6 cents down on the left channel, 6 cents up on the right channel, and then vice versa for channel 9, or for 9 cents and 12 cents. So balancing out, it's not all sharp on one side of, it's not all sharp on the left and all flat on the right. It's kind of balanced out evenly. So both sides are getting a little bit of the flat tone and the sharp tone. And really nice little trick that if you are a subscriber to Produce Like a Pro, just one of the nifty little things you'll learn as you go about mixing. So what does that sound like? Well, that sounds like this.
Really hope that she hears this. Does she know?
Right? Some kind of robotic kind of sound.
You jumped right in, met me there.
Throw it in with the vocal here.
When did she make you so scared? Someone better bet.
So this would be kind of overdone.
Really hope that she hears this.
Right? You don't necessarily want it like that. Here it is in the track.
Really hope that she hears this. Does she know you were?
So what I like to do is I like to pull down this vocal thickening to where it's like I can't really hear it that much, and then just bring it up a little bit, just so it's kind of just sitting underneath that main vocal. Let's go ahead and hit play.
Really hope that she hears this. Does she know you were fearless? You jumped right in, met me there. When did she?
Yeah, something about like that. It's perfect. And how you would do that, how you would set up this vocal thickening is you take your main vocal track here. You want to go ahead and add. I'm just going to click copy this track twice. So you want your main vocal track, then you have 2 other tracks below that are empty, and then you'll bring in your, and then if you're on Logic, or if you're on a Mac, I guess if you're on Logic, you would just hit Option, drag this down, make a copy, make another copy, and then you'll take these 2 tracks, you'll bounce them together as a stereo track, and then that will give you the track you need to do your vocal thick 3, 6, 9, and 12. So again, just a handy dandy little trick that works nicely. I'm sure there's other plugins out there that can do the same sort of thing. By all means, use them. Use them if you have them. I've just been doing it this way. I just have kind of continued to do it this way, but there's all kinds of ways out there you can do it. And so that's these tracks here, this vocal thickening stuff is being bussed into its own separate little bus over here. And that is pretty much her vocal track. Pretty cut and dry, pretty straightforward. Probably even more so straightforward are the backing vocals here. As you can see, we have the backing vocal, which I just have one pan left, one pan right. A little bit of EQ going on, taking out some of the low end on the backing vocals, and I have them bussed together, which would be 15. So I brought them over to their own little stereo bus over here, and I think that is really it. Let me go ahead and solo out.
Could hope that she hears this. Does she know?
So just a little high passing on the backing vocal, nothing too crazy. Here it is with the main vocal.
Did she make you so scared? Someone better come along. I'll be waiting.
In the track,
Better worthy of a song. Ooh, someone better come along. I'll be waiting. Someone better.
okay, so yeah, that pretty much wraps up the mixing aspect of this song. Then of course we have the automation happening in the track as well, which looks like I know with this guitar here I automated it out a little bit. It was kind of peaky, a little bit too loud. So I brought it down, and then of course there's sidechain compression going on, there's some EQ going on to tame the guitar here at this, right here where it's automated at. Her vocal, I did some vocal riding. I do have, although I don't really use it, I just had never really had much luck with Vocal Rider. I don't know if you use it. Maybe you can give me some pointers on how to use this plugin. For me, it just kind of makes sense to go in and just by hand, ride the vocal by hand. I do plan on getting an actual, almost kind of like a fader port. I might not get PreSonus though. I'll probably get Behringer. But anyway. Just to have an actual fader to ride on. Sometimes it can be a pain trying to ride vocals on a mouse. So it's just nice to have a little fader. But yeah, so just doing a little bit of vocal riding over parts of her vocal. And then I came down here to the backing vocals because there were times when it was like, oh, that's cool. I want to hear more of that. So pushing the backing vocals at certain places, ducking them out at certain places just seemed to make a whole bunch of sense. So the other thing that we have going on here, let's go back to the mixer here, is again, SonarWorks. If you don't have SonarWorks, I recommend checking it out. If you're on your headphones, if you have new headphones or you just want to hear your mix flattened out, with a flat EQ, just so you can really hear what's happening in your mix. It's definitely worth checking out SonarWorks. So I had that going on just to kind of check in now and again to make sure I was on the right track. And then topping that off with a little bit of SSL bus compressor here. Let's hit play.
Quickly hope that she hears this. Does she know you were fearless? You jumped right in, met me there. When did she make you so scared? Someone better come along.
Yeah, so just, getting maybe a dB or two of gain reduction. It's not anything crazy with the bus compressor here, the SSL compressor, which it never is. I never really if it gets more than maybe 3 dB, that's probably a little too much. So I tend to just compress just enough that it's taken out a dB or two worth of gain reduction. And folks, that is pretty much the mix completed. So I'm going to go ahead, let you give this thing a listen in its entirety. Thanks for watching the series. If you've watched the series from beginning to end, I appreciate it. Be sure to like the video, leave me any comments, any questions down below. Again, you can go and check out the recording of this song. You can go and download the multi-tracks and mix it however you wish. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. That way you'll get more content like this. Hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified. That is it for this mix. So I'm going to leave you now with Someone Better Comes Along. Be sure to check out Mary Spender. Until next time, happy mixing. See you later.
Some might say I overshare, like our winter love affair. I was excited, I was wrong. Did you know it wouldn't last long? Someone better come along. I'll be waiting. Someone better, worthy of a song. I guess I should end this one. I secretly hope that she hears this. Does she know you were fearless? You jumped right in, met me there. When did she make you so scared? Someone better come along. I'll be waiting. Someone better, worthy of a song. Ooh, someone better come along. I'll be waiting. Someone better, worthy of a song. It must have driven her insane to see you happier. When did I sign up for this game so triangular? You, me, her, running back and forth, the rules all her. Who came off worse? She drove me insane. You drove me insane. Someone better come along. I'll be waiting. Someone better, worthy of a song. Ooh, someone better come along. I'll be waiting. Someone better, worthy of a song. Someone better come along. I'll be waiting. Someone better, worthy of a song. I guess I should end this one.